From home with changed features, now she got a BBL, an ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo. Escobar, I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that black word. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op heard. Blindness in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. They can't. The streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta go my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta go my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life.
Help kids get the specialized care beyond the bedside it takes to transition from hospital to home. Give to Rankin Jordan Pediatric Bridge Hospital today.
Sit down, let me take you down this cold, cold road. Let me show you how this story goes. Sit down, let me take you down this cold, cold road. Let me show you how this story goes. I done been through so much pain, but I'm never giving up. Many bitches playing games, thought I never find love. I'm praying for my kids, hope they never find trust. All the shit that I survived, gotta thank the man above. I know that if I move, guarantee he gon' shoot, but he asking for ID. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? He looked at me, I looked at him. I prepared myself for war. Bitch, I gotta make it home. I'm not dying in this car. I'm a servant of the Lord. I know that I'm gonna be alright. It's a cold, cold world, so it's hard to sleep at night. I'm tossing in, I'm turning, fighting demons in my sleep. Blood pressure through the roof, got me watching what I eat. I'm seeing all the struggles in the streets and all the lying that they doing on TV. They say that you can be great in America, but how I'm supposed to dream when I can't breathe in America? But if you found a true, what would you do with it? Do you go against the world and act a fool with it? Do you try to teach your people, spread the fool with it? Or do you go and get the chop and break some rules with it? Hey, but we gon' be alright, we gon' get it right, and finally we gon' see that what I'm reading is true freedom. I'm breathing, then I'm scheming, and I hope that you believe that I'm a real soldier, and I'm never giving up. Sit down, let me take you down this cold, cold road. Let me show you how this story goes. Sit down, let me take you down this cold,
Right.
cold road. Let me show you how this story goes. I done been through so much pain, but I'm never giving up. Many bitches playing games, thought I never find love. I'm praying for my kids, hope they never find trust. All the shit that I survived, gotta thank the man above. Yeah.
Make it gold.
Lord no, Lord no, Lord no. Yeah. Lord knows I've been going through some things. I'm just trying to keep my mind right. And I've been carrying all this pain. Sometimes I feel like that this world is falling down on me. Every day I gotta hustle. Every day I gotta struggle. Every day I feel this world is falling down on me. Every day I gotta hustle. Every day I gotta struggle. Every day I feel this world is falling down. It ain't no loyalty, no trust. Everybody out to get you. You been working hard for 10 years, but she'll turn you in to be richer. Your main homie done turned on you, just sign your name on that paper. She misguided, just 16, but do anything for that paper. And like the whole world done gone crazy. Nobody gives a shit. That's why they yelp on that back seat in that 40 dropping that dick. Instagram got your mind gone, doing anything for them lights. While the government just trick your ass, you done sign away all your rights. My mama called the other day, she said, son, won't you just grind hard? When it get real, just be strong. Keep pushing it, thank God. I got 3 kids who need me. My older daughter, she greedy. So everything come from the heart. Trust me, homie, believe me. I've been knocked down, but I got up. Try to hold me back, but I shot up. Definition of a real king. Martin Luther had a real king. Spent 4 days on one verse in the same clothes. I'm a real thing. That's 4 days with no sleep, and I won't stop till it's real cream. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Spent 4 days on one verse in the same clothes. I'm a real thing. That's 4 days with no sleep, and I won't stop till it's real cream. Let's go. Lord knows I've been going through some things. I'm just trying to keep my mind right. And I've been carrying all this pain. Sometimes I feel like that this world is falling down on me. Every day I gotta hustle. Every day I gotta struggle. Every day I feel this world is falling down on me. Every day I gotta hustle. Every day I gotta struggle. Every day I feel this world is falling down on me.
Play one more.
Come on, sir.
Hey, my man, short joint, Nick.
I think it just went past his.
Finding a primary care provider that fits you
It's
and
all
gets
bro
you
songs
is as
up here
easy
right now.
as
See,
BJC.
this is old. This whole little
BJC Medical
album.
Group makes it simple to connect with physicians close to home. Use online scheduling, try a virtual visit, send messages with questions and follow-ups. A regular provider is important for your total wellness. Choose from BJC physicians at offices throughout the area. Find yours at bjc.org/primary
Yeah,
care.
you gonna see a damn screw up.
After the playoffs is heating up on Thursday Night Football as the Cowboys take on the Titans in a crucial battle. So what happens when an unstoppable force...
Damn.
It ain't even point. How you get up in there?
It like some shit that be in my tire at work.
We're about to find out this Thursday on Prime Video. We've already
Damn.
seen some of the absolute craziest plays go down this NFL season on Thursday Night Football. Like George Pickens' insane catch.
Rookie on rookie.
Or Baker Mayfield.
And it should be
Come, I got it.
Yeah. So lost, we 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 so lost, yeah. So lost, we 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 so lost. You see the problems that I'm going through, but you don't help me. Only thing you wanna do is hurt me. I see my partners going through the same shit. If your ass out of line, I'm swinging this shit around the block. Day and night, we gon' be alright. I see you waking up, I see you shaking off that dust that's on your bones that came along with the struggle. Nobody PC, so we hustle. We are, we so lost, we so lost, we so lost. We so lost, we so lost, we so lost. We gon' wake up one day.
All right, Shalom Israel. We had an ISUP case started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And tonight is the law class, and we're gonna be going over the Bible having laws against holiday celebrations. And we got an article that we're gonna read. That article, you know, man, while all of the Christians, all the white people, and all the black Christians that was dreaming of a white Christmas. What's that? What's that name? Bean Crowd?
Count the cons.
While he was dreaming of a white Christmas, he was dropping dead at the same time.
Damn.
You know, and it's a shame that our people still don't see it. You know, they just don't get it that our God is against holiday celebrations. That He has laws in His Bible, right, for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to follow. It doesn't matter if you believe in the Bible or not. You know, we get that a lot. Oh, I don't believe in the Bible. I don't follow that. Man wrote the Bible and all that. Yeah. You understand? When you get through, you are one of God's chosen people. And then you ever wonder, like, why you have so many problems? Like, let's just start right there with that. Why do you have so many goddamn problems in your life? Something is obviously wrong, man. You are doing something terribly, terribly wrong. And what it is that you are doing wrong is you are disobeying our God.
That's right.
It's in the Bible. You understand? We were supposed to be following His laws from day one. All of us. We were supposed to be passing these laws down to our kids and grandkids and great. Matter of fact, start me with that one. Start with that scripture. All right? You want to pass it down to your great grandkid, all of them. You understand? You're supposed to be telling all of your children all about God's laws. That's yeah.
Count the cons, so you know. Joel 1. Joel 1.
The one we're thinking of is in Deuteronomy. But go ahead, what you got?
Give me 1 second. Joel chapter 1 verse 3. Tell your children of it, and let your children tell their children, and their children another generation.
Okay, that's a good one. That's an excellent precept. Give me go to Deuteronomy 11. That's definitely one. Start at start at 18 and 19.
Deuteronomy chapter.
Start at 16, and then I skip down to 18. So 16 then 18 and 19. It's like,
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 16. Take heed to yourselves that your heart be not deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them.
now, what you gotta do is, you gotta take heed to yourselves. You understand? It means you have something to do. You gotta be watching. You understand? And you gotta make sure that you don't be deceived. Okay? And then it says that, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. That's what you are doing when you celebrate Christmas. You know, a lot of our people just turned around and celebrated all the holidays this year out.
Kind, sir.
I mean, man, you was crying about COVID. You was crying about not having a job. You know, because they fired you when they started catching COVID-19. All kinds of things, and somehow Jesus made a way for you to celebrate the holidays.
Kind.
You know what they say? Take a praying warrior, don't it? You understand? It take a praying warrior boy to come up with some money on them holidays. You know what I mean? He'll make a way out of no way.
Kind.
Won't he do it? And all that other foolishness and stuff they be saying, man. You know, oh man, I mean, I done heard it all. You know, and it was all centered around celebrating our oppressors' holidays. Like, that don't even make sense. That don't even make sense to me. To turn around and the man that oppresses you 24/7, 365 days out of the year, you turn right around and celebrate his holidays with him. You turn around and go to his store. You know, you remember that article that you read for Halloween? And how much money he predicted he was gonna make
Kind.
on the sale of costumes and pumpkins, but then pass that by X amount of millions of dollars. You remember the number? Just guess it. You ain't gotta look it up. You know what I'm saying?
Kind.
Give me a good guess. I know you're gonna be damn close. Come on with it.
Wasn't it like 60 billion?
60 billion. Good goddamn night. 60 billion on costumes and pumpkins. Come on, Rob. That's ridiculous. And then you got all of these homeless families all over the place. You wonder why they can't. Because you're so doggone selfish. You understand? Instead of turning around and making a way for other brothers and sisters to eat and live, you would rather go all out on a goddamn costume.
It's lucky.
Kids looking silly as hell and going around to strangers begging for chocolate. Go ahead.
Right when you said how Christians be saying, won't he do it, something popped into my brain. And that is when Christians say that saying, they be shaking their head no. They say, won't he do it? And they be shaking their head side to side no.
Say symbolic, huh?
That's crazy. That proves that they don't believe in nothing that they say. They don't do nothing that they say.
God, they really don't.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? And they be shaking their head no.
Christians really don't believe in the Lord. They don't.
Right.
They don't follow God.
No.
They don't follow Christ. They follow themselves. You know what I mean? That's who they follow, man. Christians, black Christians follow themselves. Okay? Oh, before we get started, I had a question too. I had a text question. Oh, you know, we got the phone line open if anybody want to call in, be live in the class. And the number for that is 712-832-8330, and the access code is 425-1636. All right, and if you want to text any questions, if you don't want to be live, then you can text them to 314-696-8288. All right, and I got a question here. I almost forgot it. Let me see here. It is okay. Okay, it says. The question is from a sister, and it's about a sister and her man. And it says her man got a key made to to her place without her knowing.
Damn.
And she had a problem with that. I asked her, he can't have a key to your place? And she told me no, because they not married. I wanted to know what you think about that. Okay, first off, okay, the key thing, if the sister had knowledge, you know, of him having a key and giving him a key, you know, that should be the way that go. You know, just simply, you know, walk up to her and start singing that song from Luther. You know what I'm saying? A house is just a house without a key. You understand? Sing that song to her, and I'm sure she'll want to give you the key. You know what I mean? First, if he didn't have permission to play, you know, that's what he should have done. You know, spit some good game in her ear. You know what I'm saying? Licked her behind her ear or all the right places or something, and to where she said, "Here, baby, here's the key." You know, don't just, you know, go and get you a key made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I mean, be smooth about it. You know, make her want to give you the key. Make her want to give you everything. You understand? So yeah, without the permission, that's one thing. You know, you definitely want to turn around and because you know that's what women do. Women do stuff like that.
Right.
You know, women go through your phone and find all your contacts and whoever you talking to and texting and sexing and everything else you doing. Oh, speaking of that, you sisters better stay out these men's phone. We was on Clubhouse, and a sister, oh boy, man, not in the school or nothing like that. The sister is definitely in the world. And she went through her man's phone and said she saw something that she did not want to see and is never going to forget. In her words.
Damn.
She ain't gonna never forget what she saw. And she saw her man's face in one of the biggest booties she's seen in a while. Yes. So I know that killed her phone checking game. You understand? Because sisters really believe that that's like gonna change something. You know what I mean? Like he gonna stop once you find out. You know you going through his phone. That he's not gonna stop. You know. This woman's man in particular is gonna have his face in another big old booty. You understand? Doing his thing. And I said, God damn, I said, I know that hurt when you saw that, didn't it? She said, yes, it did. I could tell it killed the sister, man. Knowing that your man has another man is not that bad. It's not the end. Another woman. It's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. You understand? But when you see your man physically doing things, you understand? That right there is a totally different thing. You know, and no woman should see that. No woman needs to see you slobbing down your other rib or whatever. She slobbing down or whatever the hell she went through that phone and saw. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you sisters, y'all gonna learn about going through men's phone. All right? Stop doing that. That just made me think of it though. But like I said, just run the game on the woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Have a little game, you know? Nibble in her ear. Make her woo woo woo. You understand? Ain't that a song too hot?
Kind of sir.
Can you woo woo woo? Do something to make the woman give you the key, her money, her drawers, and her car, her house, everything, man. You understand? Don't, just take it upon yourself and start making keys. You know what I mean? But, yeah, do it that way, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, run that good game on that sister. Let her know you love her, you care, and lick all in her ear and all the right crevices, and you'll get the key. You don't have to turn around and make one. And
right.
To the point to where it said they not married, our people in the world, you gotta understand that that's what they believe. They think sex is absolutely nothing. And that is a shame, man.
Kind, sir.
Sex is so beautiful. You understand? It's so good when you got a man and a woman interacting with each other, loving each other, right?
Right.
You go in, okay? You getting it in, you smashing, whatever the hell you call it, right? You turn it up, okay? But our people in the world, they think that marriage is a piece of paper and a pawn shop ring. You got a 10-cent recycled piece of paper and a Lee's pawn and jewelry ring on your finger, and you think that is worth more than your body.
Right.
You giving a man all your sex, all whatever other kind of sex you like. You giving it to him, and then you think the ring is the thing. You think the damn piece of paper is the thing. But what about that ring around it, the JJ that brother just left?
Right.
You understand? What about that ring? Let's make sex great again by calling it what it is in the Bible, which is marriage. You understand? A lot of you brothers and sisters in the world just go around and just smash and hit and quit and smash and pass and what else called? Woman crush Wednesday and man crush Monday, and you just crushing, you're not a player, you crush a lot like Big Pond.
Sneaky links.
You know what I mean? That you got a lot of problems out there in the world. And it's a shame, and it's what's tearing our people apart. You know, it's the reason that our families are broken up, you understand, at the rate that they are. You know, this is why no men, matter of fact, I'm going to say this, no man is stable in the home, but a whole bunch of men is running through the home. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I used to hear people say that their cousins was going in the room with their mama. You know, what kind of stuff is that?
Right.
Kids ain't stupid. And here you go telling your child, oh, this your cousin. And then he go in the room with you, shut the door, and then your child heard all kinds of noise coming from the room with him and his supposed to be cousin and his mom and his cousin and them. You know? And we got to stop that mess. You understand? We got to turn around and put away whoredom from amongst Israel. And that's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Not over there in the land only. You understand? Our people is some there, but the Bible said we scattered all over the place. So wherever a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian is, we need to put away whoredom from among us for good. All right? So read that again, now. Read 16 again.
Counter, sir. Take heed to yourselves. That your heart be not deceived, and ye turn aside.
You do what?
Ye turn aside.
You what?
Ye turn aside.
Turn aside, man. Going to the Christian church, you have turned aside. Being in a Muslim mosque, you have turned aside. Being a 5%er, you have turned aside. Buddhists, Hindus, what's that one that Scientology, Kemet, you have turned aside. Okay, and all of those religions are gay, might I add.
Counter, sir.
If you turn aside, keep going.
And serve other gods.
And serve other gods. That's what you're doing in all of those religions. If you are a Kemet, you're serving another god. You're serving a false god. If you're in Christianity, you're serving another god. If you're in Islam, you're serving another god. And guess what? God hates it.
That's right.
God don't love you serving other gods. It's just like your daddy. You understand? How can you turn around and praise another man for being such a wonderful father, but not your own? You understand? The Most High don't like you serving other gods. He said you've turned aside when you do that. Keep going.
And worship them.
And worship them. When you worship them. As a matter of fact, don't skip 17. I'll say I was going to have you skip down. Read 17 and let's find out the effect of you turning around and worshiping and serving another God. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And then the Lord's wrath be kindled against you.
Wait a minute. I thought God loved you no matter what. Ain't that what they say in the Christian church?
Counter, sir.
God loves you no matter what. There's nothing you can do. Oh, I need somebody to hear me in the house tonight. I need somebody to praise with me. I don't think you heard me. You understand?
Right.
You know how the preachers do?
Kind.
They get all hyped up and turned up, get the wave in their hand, and they're doing all that silly nonsense. Get you turned up on church, you know? And guess what? They lying the whole doggone time. If God loved you no matter what, this wouldn't even be in the Bible. This would not be in the Bible when it said the Lord's wrath will be kindled against you for what? Why is the Lord on meds or something? What's wrong with God? Is something wrong with him to where he so-called love you no matter what, and there's nothing you can do to take away the love of God from you, but then now he's mad at you. Like, come on, man. The Christian church made God sound like your mother, and you know your mama is a psychopath.
Right.
You know your mama is a schizophrenic. You know your mother is bipolar and tripolar and bipolar and all the goddamn polars. You know that about your mother, but not about God. God don't have those issues. You understand? You do. Your Christian pastor, he does. You understand? Because he's a liar. Keep reading.
And he shut up the heaven, that there be no rain.
He shut up the heaven to where ain't gonna be no rain. Meaning you gonna have no good thing, because rain comes. What they say? April showers bring May flowers, right?
Kind, sir.
That good rain. You understand? The earth needs it. The land, the soil needs it. So guess what? Once the season change, this is the earth doing its thing, right? All of God's creation is obedient unto him except for one. You understand? Except for one, and that's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
We're the only damn creation that he has a problem with. But when you look at all of his other creations, they doing exactly what they're supposed to do. That's what they do. In season, you turn around, and after so long, the rain stops. Right? And then it start back up when it's time. And then it flood too, brother. Good night. It rain, and then before you know it, what's that song, that commercial? I can see clearer now the rain is gone. And the sun pop out. You understand? In the spring and toward the summer. And then now you got all these beautiful trees with leaves everywhere. You got all these flowers everywhere. You understand? That's what that is talking about. It's symbolic for that right there. Meaning that he gonna turn around and shut off the good things from you.
Right.
Okay? Keep going.
And that the land yield not her fruit.
Okay, and the land ain't gonna yield her fruit. Okay? Meaning you're gonna be out there, what did we say back in the day, starving like Marvin?
Kind, sir.
Starving like Marvin, boy. Because the land is not going to yield her fruit. It's not going to produce the things it is supposed to produce, all because of you disobeying the Lord and serving other gods. Keep going.
Unless ye perish quickly from off the good land, which the Lord giveth you.
Okay, so perishing quickly means to typically die violently.
Damn right.
You're saying you're going to turn around and you're going to die quick. You're going to die violently. You know, there's a lot of violent ways to die. Okay, what's that song in the song too? 6 million ways to die, choose one or something.
Kind, sir.
It's a whole lot of violent ways you can die. Choose one. Keep playing with the Most High. All right? Keep going. Read 18.
Verse 18, therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul, and bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be as frontlets between your eyes.
Okay, now. All right, now. Okay, because of you being disobedient, if you turn aside and serve other gods, right? All of those things in 17 is going to happen. Ain't going to be no rain. The Lord going to shut the rain. You understand? You ain't no more good things. And you're going to perish quickly off the land. All right?
So
now, because of that, know that, okay, in 18, therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul, and bind them for a sign upon your hand. Right? That's what this is talking about. Because of what's going to happen in 16 and 17, now do this. Okay? So that won't happen to you. Take these words that's in this Bible that you are supposed to be following, right? Bind them on your hands for a sign. And then it says that they may be as frontlets between your eyes. So it's just saying, like, if you had on glasses, right? Frontlets, you would see these words. You understand? So that you can do it. That's another metaphor. All right? It's just saying, keep my word right here where you can see them. You understand? So if you're seeing the words, then you'll be doing them. That's basically what that's talking about. All right? Keep reading. Read 19.
Verse 19. Ye shall teach them your children,
Keep going.
speaking of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
Okay, so you're supposed to be turning around. You know how old folks like to tell stories? You know what I'm saying? Guess what the greatest story ever written we're supposed to be telling? Is what God's word. You understand? I remember my grandfather telling me a story about one of our cousins down in Mississippi. Right? We from the South. And boy, he used to love telling this story. You remember? One of our cousins. He was so bad with a switchblade, boy. If you had a damn Gatling gun, you would not want to fool with him with a switchblade.
Right.
That's how cold my grandpa say our cousin was. Turn around, and he was somewhere doing something, and 30 guys wanted to jump on him. And he said he felt sorry for all 30 of them guys, because my cousin pulled that blade out and went to work on all 30 of them men and took care of all of them. And I turned around, I remember asking my grandma, I said, Grandma, that's true? My cousin did that? She said, boy, you know your grandpa be lying. You know what I'm saying? She said, you know your grandpa be lying. But just saying, you know, that was the times we used to sit down, you know what I'm saying? My grandpa would be like, boy, come here, let me tell you something. You know, and he'll just pull up one of his famous old stories, you know. And that's like the greatest one that I can remember off the top of my head all the time, man, is him telling that story, you know. And that's how we're supposed to do the Bible. You understand? We're supposed to sit our kids down and teach them and tell, okay, now, son, let me tell you about the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand? Let me tell you about the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay? So, we are supposed to be teaching our children God's laws the exact same way that it's storytelling time. You know, when you sit down in front of the fireplace, or you know, on the porch, or you know, or whatever, before you read the kids a bedtime story or whatever, we're supposed to be teaching them the Bible the same exact way. All right, and then let me see, in verse 20, and this is Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 20. And it says, and thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thine house and upon thy gates, that your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children in the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give them, as the days of heaven upon the earth. All right. And then verse 22, it says, for if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments, which I command you, to do them, to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, and to cleave unto him, then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before you, and ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there with this one, okay, because I got to the point of that, and now we get into another point about, you understand, obeying, and the Lord turning around and driving out these nations before us. Instead of us being slaves to everyone on the earth, right, the Lord would turn around and drive these other nations out, and we would possess them. They would be, say, like what we are. We are second and even sometimes third class citizens. We get treated worse than animals around this place. A dog gets more care and love than a brother and a sister. You know? Let the life come between you and a dog. I'm sorry, Antoine, You going Dante, you're out of here. DeMarco, see you later. Arrivederci. Shaquita, it's been fun. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? 'Cause you gone. When it comes to white people and their pets, oh man, you can forget about it. You can forget about it. All right, give me I'm gonna show you the whole duty of man. Keeping these laws. Give me that in Ecclesiastes. It's at 12 and 13. And then we're gonna get to the laws against the holidays.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Okay, let us sum all of this stuff up. That's what that means, to hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Right? Let's sum this all up. Keep on.
Fear God.
Wait a minute. Hold up now. As much as the Christian church talk about love, you mean to tell me fear? It said fear. Did I hear that right?
Counter concert.
Good night. Keep reading.
And keep his commandments.
Keep on.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man. And our people just do not understand this. That's your whole job on this earth. Not being a veterinarian, firefighter, a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, a RN, an LPN, a CN, CNN. It don't matter.
Right.
You understand? None of that matters. You can get whatever kind of job you want. But just know that if you are a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, your first job is you obeying, what does it say? Fear and read it again.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man. As a matter of fact, now let's take it back to the law. Give me Exodus 20 and so you start at 1 and then you skip down I think to verse 3 or 4. So start at 1. Exodus 20 and 1.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God.
Everybody God?
Thy God.
White people God?
Thy God.
Chinese people God?
Thy God.
He's the Lord thy God, meaning ours. You understand? The Lord is speaking to the children of Israel. And he said he's our God, thy God. Keep on.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
He only did that for one people. He didn't do that for everybody. Everybody didn't come up out of Egypt with each other. One nation of people came up out of Egypt. Keep going.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. Right? Because that's where we was first made slaves at. Okay? And they turned around and made our lives hell. All because of their thoughts. When they said to themselves, man, you know what? Look at how they're growing. Right? They saw how brothers had tons of wives and tons of children everywhere. We was growing like crazy. And he said, man, you know what the people are going to do? They're going to turn around and they're going to come together and go to war against us with our enemies.
Right.
And then they're going to kill us all. So they thought they big dumb silly head to oppress us so that couldn't happen. The same way it's happening now, where men is doing what? We got the bills circulating every 30 days now. As soon as you pay it, I remember hearing it when I was a kid. I didn't understand it then, but boy, do I understand now. You know what I'm saying? He said, God damn, boy, so I just paid that bill and now I gotta pay it again.
Right.
And that's another form of oppression, you know, to turn around and you already underpaying brothers and sisters. And here you go, got your bill, you know, circulating every 30 days. And then they keep going up with that. I remember one time, my grandfather, the family house he owned right down the street from me, right? I ended up taking over that house. And I remember, once I took it over, I remember the things that my grandfather used to complain about. He has said that he called one time calling about, I think, the gas bill. And he said one month the gas bill was $900. It was just him in the house. Just him.
Mm.
And so he said he called him and asked him, why in the hell is his bill so high? They told him, well, he's in a red zone. And he said, what the hell is a red zone? And, you know, of course, it's actually black zone. But they can't make it, you know, be so evident about it and say, this is the black zone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the blacks and the coloreds and the Negroes live there. They had to disguise it and call it a red zone. And so he said the gas is higher in the red zone versus in any other zone that's clear. and he said, what the hell? He asked the people, he said, what is in the gas? What did you do? It's the same lines running from in this red zone and in the clear zone. He said, what did you put in it to make it different? You know what I mean? And to make it higher here than it is there. I remember him calling them and asking them that, you know. And I remember one time I got the water bill in that place, and I looked at it, and to my surprise, we're getting charged per every room in the house for water.
Mm.
Even though it's just kitchen, bathroom, and the spigot outside for, you know, wash your car, the water the yard with, and the wash and dryer hookups that was in the basement. You know, them the only places that got water, but we getting charged for every room in the house. I read that thing about 5 times just to make sure I read it correctly. And that's exactly how they are charging us here in the city. And they don't do that everywhere.
Right.
They don't do that where white people live at. White people live just scrumptiously and comfortably and, you know, good night. In their neighborhoods, it's still like back in the day when I heard you could leave the door open. Remember them years about?
Kind
I've been hearing about them. I ain't never seen them though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no door. My mama used to shut my goddamn door.
Kind.
We come in from outside, we better shut that door. You understand? And lock it. Okay? Because I don't remember them times. I remember hearing about it. I remember hearing people talk about it, man. I remember you used to sleep with the door open. Nobody come in. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that now. And I feel sorry for the person trying to come in because I'm going to be right there. But I got a few special things with me, too.
Kind.
And that new toy you got, I know you be ready.
Man, ready.
I know you'll be ready if somebody try to come in your house. Okay? Give me that. Finish that up.
Kind, sir.
Go ahead. I think we sit on 1.
Verse 3.
Oh, verse 3. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
Okay, keep going.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
You're what?
Jealous God.
He's a jealous power, man. You understand? And he has every right to be. He's God. He's the Most High. He created all things, heaven and earth. You understand? And he created us, more importantly. And we are his children. We are to obey our God. And you know what kills me every time I think about this is how the Christian church claims that he is God the Father. Right? They love their Father. You know, Christians got hip calling them daddy, you know what I'm saying? Calling the Most High daddy, love they daddy, you know. But why don't you obey your daddy? That's what I don't understand. Why are you so filthy and nasty, eating things that you ought not, doing things that you ought not, celebrating things that you ought not, worshiping gods that you ought not? If you love your daddy so much, why do you do everything that he tells you not to do? And then turn around and claim that he's okay with that. And God know your heart. Yeah, he does. He knows it is wicked as all get out. Keep reading, boy.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Okay, so the Lord just said that he going to take that iniquity of your fathers, because you're going to pass it down to the third and fourth generation of them that hate him.
That's right.
If you are disobeying God's laws, you hate him. That's what the Bible says. Simple as that. No way around it. And keep reading.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
There it is. We just read that in Ecclesiastes. You're supposed to fear God and keep his commandments.
Right.
Not all this, BFF stuff that your pastor preach about. That song they made, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. You really think you got God's cell phone number?
Right.
And his what's the other thing? FaceTime. You got God, you got Christ on FaceTime, and y'all talking all week long.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stop it. No, you're not. God just said in the Bible that the people that love him are the ones that fear him and keep his commandments. You understand? That's what love is. Love ain't that silly nonsense that Christians preach about. It's just everything love. They sound disgusting. Because everything is not about love, man. You can't love everything and everybody. Like, that just don't even make sense. That makes sense nowhere.
Kind.
Now think about it. These same Christians, let one of their family members do something to them they don't like. They're going to tell everybody in the family not to deal with you, number one. They're going to make sure that the word get out about you. If you stole something from somebody, $20 or something, they're going to tell everybody. Them Christians, them same Christians are supposed to claim to love everybody. Love Jesus. Love, love, love. They're going to hate the hell out that family member that stole the $20. And going to tell other families, oh no, don't bring that nigga over my house. That nigga stole from me. Oh no, he can't come back over here. That's how that's going to go. And they're going to make sure that you never get a seat in their house again.
Right.
But claim to just love everybody. Love is the way, brother. Brother Jones and Sister Thompson and love. Love, I say. That's how he preach. Love, love, love everything. When they turn around and, like I said, let a family member do them wrong, man, they'll never love them again. It'll never be the same. That's what they're going to say. But let it come to our enemies, the people that oppress us and murder us. Oh, it's tons of love for them. No, God said that we can't hate them now. We can't hate them. Them our brothers now. Them our sisters. No, they're not. White people, African people, Arab people, not Native Indian, what's some East Indian people, the one with the red dots on their forehead?
Oh, man.
The Arab people, the Russian people, the Italian people, the Ukrainian people.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't none of them our people.
That's right.
But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are. You understand? You are our people. And guess what? We supposed to love each other. We are supposed to love one another. We are supposed to forgive everyone. So everyone, our people, not talking about the other people. Forgiveness is only for us. All right, so we done on that one. Give me that in Jeremiah 10, verses 1 and what's that, 2? 1, 2, and 3? Just give me 1, 2, and 3. But matter of fact, no, you might as well go just give me 1, 2, 5. Give me all of them. You know what you get. You breaking it out all the time.
Sir.
I just want to show people, because the next holiday coming up is the New Year's. And matter of fact, we're gonna read some of that article too.
Sir.
Matter of fact, before you go there, read some of that article.
Sir.
So to show everybody what while they were sitting there dreaming of a white Christmas, what actually happened. I got so many articles on people getting murdered
Yep.
for the holidays, and they made sure. You know what I'm saying? The authors of these articles made sure that they put it in there like that. Just 2 days before the holiday, this happened. A day before the holiday, this happened. The day before Christmas, this happened. 2 days before Christmas. You understand? And that song, nasty song they got towards the night before Christmas. Yeah, it was towards the night, all right.
Right.
A whole lot of stuff happened towards the night before Christmas. And a whole lot of evil went down, and it's a reason for that. During the holidays, there's a real special demon that goes around. There's a real special demon that goes around that wants you to end up dying and killing each other and fighting and arguing, because that's all that happened on the holidays. That's all that happened. You see all the people posting all these dance videos on TikTok. Thanksgiving and on Christmas, they was unwrapping their presents and all that. But what they don't show is all the other things that go on in that house, all the other evil things that go on, all of the drugs, all the child molestation, all of the whoredom. The homes is fatherless, in some cases motherless. All these different things that's going on. You're arguing and you're fighting all year round. Nobody likes you. Nobody loves you. You don't love nobody. Ain't nobody ever showed you no love. We got a lot of toxic mess going on in our families. Then you don't even think about your family year round. For some odd reason. But it's just the Christmas spirit. Cause y'all coming over for this Christmas. Now you calling everybody. Now you want everybody to come see your nasty ass. But the other time, you don't like nobody. Don't nobody like you. What's the biggest thing that we say in the black household? I don't fuck with nobody.
Sir.
I don't fuck with nobody. You know what I mean? You a loner, man. I love my brothers and my sisters. Straight up. And we have a good time with each other. And speaking of a good time, the Passover. Ooh, wee.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's gonna be another good time, Bob.
Yes, sir.
It's coming up in just a few months, brother. And good night. It's going down. It's going down. There's gonna be another event. Let me see. Some brother on TikTok. Kent Mims. He said, "Repent, for the kingdom of Yah is at hand." Good night. Kent Mims sound like he's scared, don't he? He's scared. You know, man. Let me tell you something. Yahuwah is Father. Yahusha Hamashiach is the Savior of the world, not Jesus. Paganism. Good night. Yeah, he real scared.
Salakia.
He gonna cry in the car. You know,
Sir.
come on with it.
And the Christian church teach that repent is begging for forgiveness for all the nasty and atrocious things you do throughout your whole life. Like Christ died for you to be forgiven for that, which is a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? Christ died for you to have a chance to come back and hopefully receive the kingdom of heaven. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not you in the church begging for damn New Year's resolutions, talking about you're not gonna do something for the rest of the year, and you're a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? You're a damn liar, man. Yeah.
And what's so sad about that is you're right. They simply beg for forgiveness, and then here's the thing: they do it all over again.
Exactly.
Like, what the hell are you begging for forgiveness for if you're going to continue doing the thing that you're begging for the forgiveness for? It makes no sense. Christianity is idiotic, and you being a Christian is idiotic. Makes you idiotic.
Kind.
So like I said, what real repentance is, you have to turn around and repent from your sins, which you turn from, acknowledge them first, know that you're wrong,
Right.
and then to begin to keep all of God's laws, statutes, and commandments. It's real simple.
Right.
You have to stop that old behavior. You know what I mean? And what do you say? Wake up. Do you believe? We believe more than you, Kent Mills.
Right.
We are believers. We are the true believers. I'm sure that you are not. You sound like you're terrified on the line. As you can see, the real men of the Lord, we're not scared of anyone. You know. But yeah, that's how it go. Where we at? What you reading? Oh, the article.
Come to concert.
Okay, you done with the scripture, right?
No, I'm holding Jeremiah.
Okay,
Then we going with the script. I mean, we're going with the article first.
Yeah, there we go.
Come to concert. More than 60 killed in blizzard wreaking havoc across U.S.
How many killed?
60 killed.
And this was, it began on Friday, right?
Come to
It began
con.
on Friday,
Salaki, sir.
right before Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve was terrible too.
Come to concert.
Come on, go ahead.
Salaki, if I may, right before I came to class, I was looking at the news, and they announced that through once they get able to get out and do wellness checks with all the power outages and everything, that death toll is going to skyrocket.
Oh, I can imagine.
There's people dead and froze to the damn sofas.
I can imagine.
Yeah, they don't even know about.
Yeah, I can imagine. Let me see. This brother said the Bible has laws against holiday celebrations. Yeah, you're going to have to justify what holidays those are. Man, what kind of brother is this? Yeah.
That sound like Kemet.
Hey, he got a Kemet now. Get a mirror and Shafra, whatever, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's Kemet. He
Kemet, not.
Yeah, he with Sonetta, man. Yeah.
He was somebody talking about something, like a girl. Like, come on, bro, you type a little better than that. You know what I mean?
Definitely
I was
Kemet.
gonna post a comment. I don't even want to post it now. No man talking about some doggone Like, come on, bro.
He Kemet without me even knowing his name.
Without you even knowing.
Man.
Yep. Without you even knowing. Hey, you been right so far with all them Kemet guys.
Come.
I'm gonna believe you the rest of the way.
Come.
I'm going to believe you the rest of the way. Look, now we got this what is your belief? We in the truth. You know, pay attention, Kent Mills. You understand? We are in the truth in the ISUPK up under Commander Jimmy Allen. All right. We believe in the entire Bible. We follow the Most High and Christ.
Damn right.
You know, you talking about Jesus is a pagan name and all that nonsense.
Oh my
man.
God.
It's just a name, man. You know. Like
Salakius.
We're not scared of a name. You know. Go ahead.
Salakius, sir. Since I've been watching on social media, Kimmy has a new champion, and it's some sister who's supposed to be a champion scholar now. They're posting all her videos of her breaking down the Bible.
What you talking about? You talking about?
Oh my God. It's not as real. It's this sister. It's a sister. In the videos they're posting are like 2 years ago or some shit. And they're bringing this sister back up and cause what I seen is like, since the truth been coming out with Kanye and everybody and the whole world realizing that the Israelites actually are right on what we've been saying, they've been fishing, they've been backpedaling and backtracking, trying to find anything to discredit the Bible. So now they're using this, whoever this damn sister is. You know what I'm saying? She posted these things years ago, but now she's like their champion. They're trying to push her old videos like, oh, this is it right here. This is destroying the Hebrew Israelite doctrine. Listen to her. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what the hell she's talking about. And in the rebuttal of all this sister they pushing, Captain T been putting out some videos of him cutting the sleeves off these one sister. Any sister come up against him. No, it's these other sisters. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna come to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what the Most High done did to her, but yeah, they just using her videos. But yeah, the captain, he been cutting the sleeves off of any sister that come with some sideways mess. 40 going north. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind.
I've been saying it. Yep. Yeah, you sure was right. I believe that brother was Kemet.
Yeah, Kemet.
And he said, that ain't Kemet. Dude, that's Arabic.
Oh.
My head. It's like Arabic, Kemet. It's all garbage when you get through.
Kind.
You know? We don't care about neither one of them. Or no Arabic language, or no Arabs either. Alright? Or no Kemet, and no Africans.
Right.
Don't care about either way it goes. We don't give a damn. Alright? Go ahead, read some of that.
Kind, sir.
I said, while everyone was getting ready to turn around and celebrate this holiday, this Christmas holiday, this is what the Lord was doing right here. Freezing everybody over and dying.
Man.
Traffic accidents, all kinds of things ended up happening somewhere everywhere. Go ahead, keep reading.
Kind, sir. The death toll from the historic blizzard across the U.S. climbed to 65 on Tuesday as record snowfall blocked roads, hindering rescue operations, confirming 7 additional deaths in Buffalo. Mayor Byron Brown said on NSNBC's Morning Joe that the storm was probably worse than anything that the city has seen in over 50 years. At a Zoom news conference later Tuesday, Brown said another body had been recovered. By the end of the afternoon, Erie County's medical examiner had confirmed 3 additional deaths, raising the storm-related death toll to 32 for the county, which recorded the vast majority of New York's deaths, 34 deaths. Even though a driving ban was enforced in parts of the Buffalo area, we still are finding a lot of people out and about, just hampering our efforts at first responders. The city's public works commissioner Nathan Martin said Tuesday morning on NBC News Now, adding that the department was trying to clear at least one lane for emergency vehicles. Brown said we need people to continue to stay patient, stay off the roads, and as soon as we can, we will lift the driving ban in the city of Buffalo. Erie County which includes Buffalo, was at the center of the storm's most intense, blinding conditions. With wind, it felt like minus 13 at Greater Buffalo International Airport over the weekend, according to National Weather Service data. Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz said Tuesday that 17 of the people who died in the county were found dead outdoors. 3 were in vehicles, and 3 had been clearing snow. 7 had no heat, and 1 may have died as paramedics struggled to reach him because of poor driving conditions. Officials said Sunday that Buffalo's first responders were all but shut down, a first because roads has disappeared under snow. Poloncarz noted that civilian motorists had been prohibited on Erie County roads during the statewide storm emergency. The ban was reduced to an advisory for parts of Erie County on Tuesday, but it remained in effect in Buffalo and Lackawanna. Salakia. I'm going to backtrack. It says, Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz said Tuesday that 17 of the people who had died in the county were found dead outdoors. 3 were in vehicles, and 3 had been clearing snow. 7 had no heat, and 1 may have died as paramedics struggled to reach him because of poor driving conditions.
Now how do you just turn around and how you just like out there shoveling snow out and just
freeze?
Like you don't even feel yourself like slowing down any or you know like damn, I need to get out of this cold like
Kind.
damn.
That's like a level of like hypothermia, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. I understand, but I mean, you would think like
Yeah.
Because I know when I get too cold, I just can't.
Kind.
You know what I'm saying? Or if I get too hot, I know. You know, I start feeling like sometimes I do say I can stay out a little longer, but I know I need to get out of this, but I still be out there some. But I mean, damn, I ain't gonna freeze to death though. Good night.
Salaki, if I may, the people that was found in the cars. Now, if that snow that deep and that temperature drop that low, and your car start working, and you can't get to nowhere warm, you sitting in that car. You gonna mess around and doze off. Don't be tired. You doze off, that's gonna be your life. Because your temperature going to get too cold and you're going to go down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. That is crazy.
Come.
Oh, we had the time. So go on and give me that Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Heed the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Mm-hmm. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Okay, so this is the Lord telling us not to be like the other nations of people.
Kind.
And not to worry about the signs of heaven. You know, white man, look in the sky. The Chinese man look in the sky. They want to go, want to go, they want to see it, want to run it, want to worship it, they want to kiss it and touch it, or like from Arabs. Islam got you kissing a damn rock.
Right.
Fell from the sky. And got you loving it. And trample people and kill people just, what I'm saying, with they moccasins on.
Kind.
Trying to get up on the damn thing.
Kind.
How many people they say they go there every year? 100?
Oh, man. I got to get that.
100,000. Something like, I can't remember how many people, man. They say somebody died and get trampled all the time every year. You know? They turn around and kiss that rock and circle it. I think they got to circle it 7 times. They had all kind of nonsense. Yep. How many Arabs? But you know, our people go too. We can't just say the Arabs. Because you got a lot of niggas that believe in Islam too.
Alright.
What you come up with?
I keep getting the highest one, which was in 2015. And it says on 24th of September 2015, a crowd crush resulted in the death of more than 2,000 individuals.
How many died?
2,000.
Damn. All of them getting trampled and trying to kiss the rock.
Calvin Klein, sir.
Oh my God. Damn. That's stupid.
That's the deadliest one. It was 2,000 people.
Good night. All to go kiss a rock.
Calvin Klein, sir.
That's what the Lord is saying when he said, don't be dismayed like what the heathens are. Because the heathens turn around and worship this rock and be so excited, so filled with love and compassion to where they turn around and trample one another, trying to go make love to the rock. Go ahead, Abon.
And it's called the 10-minute Mecca Stampede that made history. 10 minutes.
2,000 people died in 10 minutes.
It says more than 2,400.
Oh, 2,400. Good. Goddamn night. Stomping them with some moccasins.
10 minutes.
Like it really don't even, like you don't even think a person could like really die from just being stepped on like that. But just think, I mean, you got all these people constantly stepping on your head, falling on you, and all kind, you know what I mean?
That's a lot of people.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's a lot of folks.
10 minutes?
Just to go make nasty love to a rock, stick your head in it, and kiss and suck all on the thing, where everybody else kissing and sucking on. Everybody else kisses and suck on the damn rock, and you go take your nasty butt right behind them and kiss and suck on the rock too. like that is disgusting. And it's a rock. Like what the rock supposed to do for you? It ain't like it's kryptonite, where it can make you strong or make you weak. You know what I'm saying?
This is the title of the article. Investigating the most lethal in a long history of Mecca disasters in 2015, when some 2,400 pilgrims were crushed or trampled to death on their way to the holy city. William Language reveals the cause. Not God's will.
Say it again.
Not God's will.
Read that whole line.
William Language reveals the cause. Not God's will.
It's not God's will.
But the arrogance and dishonesty of the Saudi regime.
Good night. Hey, that's terrible. When ain't none of that in the Bible. You got to go make love to no rock and tongue kiss it after 5,000 people and just tongue kiss the thing, licked all on it. Talk about COVID. I wonder how many of them got COVID out there because of that.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Sticking your head up in the rock, talking to it, crying to it, kissing on it.
Look at the picture of all them people, Cap. That's ridiculous. That's so many people you can't. Come on, man.
Nah, you can't even count them out. And no wonder they get trampled.
Yeah.
Good goddamn night. That's terrible. Well, that goes to show you the Arabs. Guess what? They don't have a problem with worshiping their God.
Right.
You understand? But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you do. You understand? You do have a problem serving your God. You won't do it. You serve every other God but the God of the Bible. The God of the niggas. You won't even think about serving him. But you will serve, you know what I'm saying, some old Kemet God like you's a little bid snitch.
Right.
You will serve this God in Mecca, this rock, like you a little bid snitch. But you won't be a man and have some balls and just keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the only thing that's required of you. That's it.
That's it.
To keep all of the laws. You know? And with that, we're going to end the class, Israel. Be looking out for me and nobody discussion this Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going down. We're going to be talking about did God give man free will or not. Right? So that's definitely going to be a discussion you don't want to miss. All right. And it's going down this Friday. All right. And that's nobody with trust and believe the gospel. Okay. We're going to be going at it again. It's going to be a live discussion on whether God gave man free will or not. Okay. Because that's something that what the ISUPK is going to do is we're going to turn around and bust that lie wide open and tell you the truth. All right. So make sure you tuned in on Paradigm Shift 314 TV. Make sure you here with me. So with me, nobody in DMG on that thing. And you gonna be tuned in, ain't you?
Friday or what?
From 7?
Kind
7 o'clock.
sorry.
Yeah, we all gonna be tuned in and live on that thing. So check us out this Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't miss that discussion with me, between me and nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel. And we out. Shalom, Israel.
$2,400 people. It was more than 2,400 people circling